personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
Friends, are you happy with your current insurance provider? Or maybe you need to check with another agent to see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. See Josh Wald, your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart. Auto, life, homeowners, and so much more, whatever you need. And Farmers is an established and trusted insurance company. Josh Wald will go the extra mile. He'll find you the best possible deal. The Wald Agency. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 726-3077, 901 South Main in Hobart. Friends, it's time to tax like a champ with help from your local pros at H&R Block. Block guarantees 100% accuracy on your tax max refund or your money back. You'll always know the price of your tax prep before you begin. Walk in or make an appointment at 108 South Broadway in Hobart or call Gail Kelly 580-726-8467, 726-8467. See for yourself why it's better with Block. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hnrblock.com/guarantees. Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for Wheat Multi-Peril Insurance, LRP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy. All three of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart. An agent for 25 years.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle, whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300.
Well, here we go. Third and final game of the day on the Fox Radio Network as we get ready for the Wildcats of Braggs taking on the Tigers of Duke. Quarterfinal matchup, the winner advancing, playing in the semifinals on Friday. That ball game set to tip off at 1:30. They'll get the winner of Frontier and Wilson out of Henrietta. That'll be our final game of the day, and that follows this contest.
One more thing. One quick thing.
Oh, sure.
On that note, Class A hasn't even started, my friend.
No, it starts tomorrow.
Yeah, that's great. We've got another kickoff tomorrow.
Or since we're doing basketball, tip-off. But
Tip-off. Michael, it's getting late.
yes, but you know what? It's going to be real early tomorrow when I got to go back to the office. So, and I got a full day in court planned. Oh boy!
Fun.
Hey, Braggs comes in with a record of 26-4, ranked number 9 in the final Class B poll under the direction of Scott Hensley, and they've only got 10 kids in uniform. So, one thing that they will have to do is stay out of foul trouble, and you know that Duke is deep.
Yeah,
and they can come at you in waves. So it'll be interesting to see if Nick Gable does indeed try to pressure this group and get them into some foul trouble.
Man, how impressive has Duke been all season long?
Yeah, very.
Just rolling through. They've had some close games, but mostly not. And Coach Gable, as you said, he's got it rolling here tonight. And don't want to jinx it, but, man, I'd love to see Duke and
Calumet. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yeah.
Championship game. You want me to shut up?
Jay Cross and Enrique Lopez who joined us. David Henry says, let's go Duke. Love to hear from you wherever you may be listening this evening. Please check in, whether it's on the Zone Facebook page or the KTJS Facebook page. We'll monitor both and love to hear from you. Enrique says, go Tigers, good luck. And indeed, that is the mantra. We are in the home crowd again. We're 3 for 3 on the day, which bodes well for us, right?
Yes.
Get to be amongst the friendly folks,
That's
the
right.
natives.
That is right.
So Duke, the number 2 seed in this tournament, they're going to be the visitors this evening. Dressed in their road red uniforms with white numerals and white trim. They'll matriculate on the right end of your listening device in this first half of play, and we expect it to be Chivas squared, Jordan and Rubin up top for Duke. They'll be joined by Morgan Reynolds, Caleb Ames, and Lane Womack. Duke, one loss on the year. It came at the hands of Sealing, and that ball game was a 3-point loss to Sealing. Oh, by the way, did I mention the Wildcats are one of the teams that are playing in the quarterfinals tomorrow in Class A. So Duke, as Jordan Chevis, as we mentioned, gets the start. He's the senior. Ruben Chevis, the younger brother, the freshman. Morgan Reynolds gets the start, along with Lane Womack, who can jump out of any gym. And Caleb Ames, the final member of that starting 5 for Duke, under the direction of Nick Gable. And again, Gable's won himself a couple of state tournaments at Duke. Starting 5 now for Braggs, the Wildcats, under the direction of Scott Hensley. We'll go with Blaze McMahon. He'll be joined by Darrell Winter, Logan Fullcover, Jalen Melton, and Hazen Edwards. So it'll be McMahon, Winter, and Falconer, Melton, and Edwards, the starting 5 for the Wildcats of Braggs. And again, not a deep ball club, so we would expect, and this is a high-flying bunch from Duke, we would expect them to get up and down the floor a whole bunch here, especially in this first half of play. Mona Barnes-Wheeler has checked in. She says, let's go Tigers. Also, Ashton Pride has joined us this evening. That's on the KTJS Facebook page. And again, like we told the folks on the Zone Facebook page, wherever you might be listening into the broadcast, check in. Say hello. Give us a little location. I love the smile creasing the face right now of the Duke Tigers, and specifically Morgan Reynolds. He kind of walked over here to the near sideline and just a great smile, an electric smile, because he knows he's getting to play in the big house.
That's awesome. Just a great feeling.
Not that I know what it's
I
like.
wouldn't either.
Tap going to be controlled by Womack and Company, and we are underway on quarterfinal Wednesday night. Duke, as we mentioned, right end of your listening device. Chevis out high. And that'll be Jordan running the offense. Got to watch that 5-second count. Now he'll get it inside the hash mark. Stop and pop from 3. Shot won't go down. And the rebound loose on the floor going to be picked up by Daryl Winter. Good job by Winter to come up with a loose basketball. He'll give up the dribble in the front court. And it's the Wildcats in their home white uniforms with blue numerals, blue trim. Just underway, 30 seconds gone by. Womack kick save it a beauty as that one will go out of bounds. You looked earlier today, right, to see where Braggs was located?
Yeah, just southeast of Muskogee.
Okay.
Is that what I said?
I think that's what you said. It was several hours ago that you made that assertion, but I'm going to go with it. Sam Hensley, by the way, has come into the ballgame now for Braggs. He's got the ball now between the two circles. Looks inside, nothing there. Ball tipped out of his hands, and a run-out opportunity for Chevis. Dribble, drive off the glass. Shot too hard. Womack, though, there for the putback. So Jordan, a little amped up, a little bit too hard on the layup, but Womack there to finish it off, and it's 2-0 early on for Duke. Chad, a little oh man after that missed layup.
Yeah, you're right. Just some nerves.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yep.
I mean, that's, again, a ball tipped out high. Chevis nearly got a piece of it. Now lost on the dribble penetration. Out of bounds and off of Hazen Edwards, and it'll be Duke basketball. And we see that pressure, although I will say this much, Bragg is going to come with their own. It's nothing to brag about. Thank you. Worked on that one all day. Stepping out of bounds here on the near side, and a turnover for Ruben Chevis. The freshman ran out of real estate and turns it over to Braggs. Minute and a half gone by here in the first, 2-0 ball game. Duke on top. 3-ball open left side for Winter. Off the front of the iron doesn't go, but his teammate there to collect in Jason Melton. Robert Lee. Let's go Duke. Oh, let me tell you about my old buddy Robert Lee. Baseline move here for Winter, and a foul going to be called on Womack. He thought he had inside position, but the foul on Lane going to be the first of the night.
Lane got off his feet, got up in the air, a lot of contact, good foul. Good call.
So Womack picks it up. It will send to the free throw line. Daryl Winter to shoot 2. Betty Perry says, hey, let's go Tigers. And it looks like Winter having a hard time collecting himself. May have taken a shot to the man zone. First free throw, no good. He'll have one more, Daryl Winter. Sounds like a classic rock group. Daryl Winter.
Yes. Frankenstein.
Exactly. Second one on the way good. Winter hit 1 of 2. It's 2-1. Duke, full court pressure defense by Braggs. Broken easily out front. Jordan with a run out layup, and he missed it.
Cow.
That time it wasn't nerves. He was just kind of lackadaisical. So a couple of missed layups early on for Jordan Chevis. I'm sure he'll correct that. 3 left side for Falconer. Doesn't go. Run out on the other end. Way out in front of everybody, Morgan Reynolds, who lays it up and in. And there's that speed, that breakneck speed of Duke. And the inbounds play. A whistle. Not sure what that was all about.
It was almost a steal by Duke, but he stepped out of bounds.
Oh, I see. That's how quick they are. You've got to be watching the entire time. Great job by Womack. He tipped the ball, and trying to save it was Falconer, and he goes out of bounds. Hey, my good friend Cherie Flores Bowling says Tipton, Oklahoma is rooting on the Duke Tigers. Cool. Karen Johnson Mason, Duke from Cooperton. And Patricia Holiday Adams from the land of Duke. She says, go Duke. Going to have you folks alongside on a Wednesday evening here. quarterfinal Wednesday on the Fox Radio Network. Deep three on the way, off the mark. Morgan Reynolds had a good look. One and done. Braggs wants to run, but Reynolds has other ideas. Ball taken away. Chivas into the front court. Rubin, and he was held on his way to the basket. Check the foul on Braggs, and it will go against Hazen Edwards. First on Edwards, and the first on the Wildcats.
Can't throw over the top on Duke. They're just too long, jump too high.
And they're going to run everything down as well.
Yep.
So Duke inbound underneath their own glass. Jordan will get it. Chevis breaks down the defender. Nothing there. Will back it out between the two arcs. Now a little bounce pass to Rubin. He goes off the dribble. Glides with his left hand. Spins one up the rim. Couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a foul going to be committed. And some push on Caleb Ames. First on Ames and 2 now on Duke in quarter number 1. Stops the clock with 4:53 left in the first. It always scares me when he pulls down his microphone. Dribble penetration and a travel. Good defense as they stayed with Jalen Melton all the way down the floor and coaxing a travel out of that play. Womack down there defensively. So Duke an opportunity. Up 4-1. 4:40 left in the first. Jordan coming across the timeline. Bounce pass taken away. Good hands that time by Daryl Winter on the steal. Winter now back the other way. Tries to no-look it inside. Ball gets tipped and finally going to be saved by Rubin. He'll go to Womack and right back to Rubin, who runs the offense now. 4:20 left in the first. Breakneck pace early on. Rubin double-teamed. Gives it up. He'll go to his brother, Jordan. Now to Lane. Womack off the bounce. Inside. Collision. No call. Got his own rebound. Put back won't count. A foul prior to it. Well, we talk about letting them play, and they certainly are doing that in quarter number 1. And foul called on Daryl Winter. And on Winter, his first. Team foul number 2 on Braggs, and a timeout going to be taken by Braggs. 4:06 left in the first. 4-1 Duke on top. It's quarterfinal Wednesday on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
Now open.
Well, my good buddy, Robbie Jones, apparently having a hard time with reception, but he is okay now, so he switched stations. May have been on the AM side, went to the FM side. Mona Barnes-Wheeler watching from the big metropolis of Sentinel, Oklahoma. Jenna Scott has checked in as well. Hello, Jenna. I know who your daughter is. Ball taken away by Daryl Winter. Inside joke for Jenna and I. Thank you. 3:50 left here in the first period of play. Duke on top by 3. I'd say very quick out high is Jalen Melton, but they're doing a good job of holding him in check right now. 3 put up, didn't go. Second opportunity, halfway down. That won't fall, but the putback is there for Blaze McMahon. You don't see that often. You don't see Duke getting beat on the boards, but 3 opportunities on the offensive end that time, and it's a 4-3 ball game with 3:20 left in the first quarter of play. Chevis off the dribble penetration, and the travel going to be called on Jordan.
He is just having a slow start here tonight. Needing to get untracked, get going, miss some easy buckets.
Well, and they tend to do so well just like that, making offense off their defense, although the shot won't go after he came up with the steal. Back the other way, here comes Winter and company. Go inside, shot doesn't go, rebound Chevis, and a run-out opportunity now for Jordan. Jordan, slow things down. He'll go to Womack up top. Here on the near side, you'll find it in the hands of Morgan Reynolds. Reynolds, shot won't go, put back Caleb Ames. Good job on the weak side to come up with a missed shot and put it back in. Carla Michelle, hello, Carla. She says, go Duke from Tipton, America. And Patricia Holiday Adams, I'm a Bearcat, she says. But she's listening to the broadcast, and we appreciate that. Because as we were told in the previous ball game, we're better than nothing. 6-3, Duke on top.
She didn't mean it bad.
I know she didn't. Love her to death. Yes.
But it's just, yeah, it was funny. It was funny when it came
It was
across.
good stuff.
Yep.
Jalen Melton, he'll go to Sam Hensley, who shoots the three, misses it. Melton with the rebound. Back to Hensley. He'll bobble. Now on the baseline. Here comes Darrell Winter. Winter over the top. Three ball goes in, and a 4-point opportunity will be dialed up for Trey Ashley. Ashley hit the three, and he got fouled. On Jordan Chevis, that'll be his first. 3 now on Duke in the first. Don't see that 4-point play very often. But Trey Ashley now a chance to give Braggs the first lead of the ball game. We're tied at 6. Free throw good.
Well, Braggs has responded.
Yeah, they have. So Chevis and company. Womack has it. Lane, dribble, drive, no-look pass, and unable to hold on to it was Morgan Reynolds. Great pass by Lane, and Morgan couldn't hang on, and the timeout going to be taken by Nick Gable. Minute 56 left in the first. Duke down by 1, 7-6, quarterfinal Wednesday on the Fox Radio Network.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
Minute 56 left here in period at number 1. And it's a 7-6 ball game. Braggs on top. Some raised eyebrows with that one, maybe?
Yeah, maybe just a few, but Coach Gable got him settled down and looks to get everything going again. Got to get, again, Chivas going, Jordan, and he will.
All right, Braggs with the ball out of the timeout, up by 1, 7-6. There's Womack with his steal at the timeline. Lane going to attack, put up a wild shot, doesn't go. Chevis with the rebound put back, that won't go. That was on the putback that time. Rubin, Jordan came up with a third opportunity. He's got it now at the logo on the near side. New ball player in there for Braggs. Then is Hazen Edwards, who came off the bench. And do we have a foul off the ball? Nope, 3-second violation. Wow.
Well, we haven't seen that all day, but there's been times where we should have seen that.
Now you're referencing the Hammond Mountain View Goody Bowl game earlier today.
Yes.
Gavin Woodruff says, let's go Duke. Trent Johnson is checked in. Jennifer Reisner as well. Minute 20 left in the first. Tigers down by 1, 7-6, 10-second violation. Great defense in the backcourt by Duke. I mean, that was just fabulous. That was picture perfect right there. So the Tigers will get it on the turnover. Chance to retake the lead. 1:17 left in the first. Inbounding in front of us will be Rubin. They'll go to Jordan into the backcourt. Chevis coming across the timeline. Rubin will get it down below us. Gets a ball screen from Womack. Sets and fires the three. Halfway down, wouldn't stay. Womack with a rebound. Off the window, he'll score. Lane Womack. How about that? Set the screen, rolled off of it, got the rebound and the putback. Duke by 1, 8-7. 55 ticks left in quarter number 1. Good ball handling by Melton at the timeline. He'll go to Hensley. Hensley had it slapped out of his hands. Is still free and finally picked up by Jordan. Wants to run. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll attack anyhow. Stop, pop, glide, glass, no. And the rebound taken away by Braggs. Hall & Oates once saying about missed opportunities. And Duke has had a few here in the first quarter of play. Get a chance here as Logan Falconer can't hold on to the ball. It'll go out of bounds. 31.4 left here in the first. 8-7 score. Duke on top. Inbounds pass. Caught by Rubin. He'll go over the top to Jordan. Jordan down that far sideline. Goes underneath the basket. Wide open. Shot won't fall. Rebound battled for by Morgan Reynolds. It'll go out of bounds. And last touch by Reynolds.
Holy cow. There's been about 4 or 5 shots that have been point-blank range that have not fallen for Duke.
They call those bunnies. They call those bumps. And you're right. They have not fallen for the Tigers here in quarter number 1. So Braggs an opportunity to take the lead in the final 5 seconds of quarter number 1. 3 ball dialed up by Edwards, who was inside the arc. Give him 2, and the quarter will come to an end with Braggs on top. They lead it 9-8 at the end of 1. It's quarterfinal Wednesday, and we are the Fox Radio Network.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
Hi everyone, Dave here for Hobart Farm & Garden. If you have livestock, you should be shopping at Hobart Farm & Garden. Here's Rod with more.
That's right, Dave. If you come down there to Hobart Farm & Garden, you can be assured that we've got quality products. We've got competitive prices on them. If you give us a apples-to-apples comparison, we will meet or beat any competitor's prices on our products. And that includes our high-pro feeds, Pelican coolers, Gallagher fencing, Cargill salt, Neckover trailers, 3C creek feeders, Red Brand wire, Sheffield T-posts. Anything you need for the farm and ranch, we've got it, Dave.
Got it at the right price, and friends, you won't find better service. You need to make it a habit to shop soon and often at Hobart Farm & Garden.
Period number 2 about to get underway. Braggs will have the basketball. They lead by 1, 9-8. Those easy shots from inside, how come they're not going down?
That's a great question, $1 million question. Yeah, it's got to be some nerves and just, playing. I mean, Duke has played a lot of big games this year, but again, you get here, everything looks a little bit different.
There's a steal as Morgan Reynolds stepped into the passing lane and took it away. Jordan Chevis now will fire up a 3. That won't go. Womack trying to get the rebound, keep it alive, couldn't get it done. And the loose basketball taken away by Darrell Winter. Get the 5 on the floor for Braggs as they work on the right end of, or left end of your listening device. 3 ball put up by Trey Ashley. It goes out of bounds on the rebound, and it'll be Duke basketball. So we'll go with Duke instead, as the Tigers will get it here. Chevis squared. And that will be Rubin and Jordan, along with Morgan Reynolds, Lane Womack, and Caleb Ames. Tightness. I mean, they're just tight. They're not playing free flow basketball. There's a 3 on the way that won't go. 1 and done. Darrell Winter with a rebound. Winter very quickly into the front court. He'll go to Jalen Melton. Melton on the baseline leaves it for Sam Helsley, and he had it taken away. Chevis back the other way. Between the legs. Jordan on the run. Got it. Yeah. In rhythm. And Jordan with his first 2 of the ball game. Minute gone by here in the second. Duke on top 10-9. Duke fans wanted to travel on that one, as Hensley almost did, but I don't think he dragged that foot. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got it at the right hash mark. Leaves it on the right side. Boy, you got to watch Trey Ashley. Has the ball knocked out of his hands. Ashley, remember, made that 4-point play in that first quarter. So inbounding across the way will be Sam Hensley. Hensley will get it into the hands of Jalen Melton. So Braggs spreading the floor here in the second. Minute and a half gone by. They trail by 1, 10-9. They play about 30 feet away from the basket and simply playing catch that far away. Looking for a cutter on the baseline. Duke doing a good job of switching on screens. And now stepping out of bounds as he went baseline, Darrell Winter. Turnover, going to give it back to Duke. 6:15 left in the half, up by 1. Tigers trying to advance to a semifinal ball game on Friday at 1:30 here at the Big House. Ruben Chemis into the front court. He'll come down to Morgan Reynolds, back to Ruben. Ruben off the bounce, goes inside, got fouled on the floor. A reach-in foul going to be called here on Jalen Melton. That'll be the first on Melton. And team foul number 1 on Braggs in quarter number 2. Trying to inbound, Reynolds does over the top to Jordan. 10-9 ball game. 5:55 left in the first half. Duke in a dogfight right now. Good job by Reynolds on the ball fake. He'll go to Rubin. Baseline move underneath the basket, laid it up and in. So Rubin and Jordan now a bucket apiece here in the second and beginning to warm up a little bit. That's a good sign for Nick Gable and his club. They lead by 3, 12-9, 5:30 left in the first half. Bounce pass, right side. Melton kicks it back out to Hensley for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound tapped around and collected by Duke. Good job by the Tigers on the glass that time. Not a good pass there. Rubin had it down around his waist and tried to fire it inside, and that one sailed high and outside. Haven't seen a substitution yet for Nick Gable. I'm a little bit surprised that we haven't seen the freshman Womack check in. But you and I have 0 wins as high school basketball coaches.
That's right.
And there's a miscommunication there. Daryl Winter wanted to go inside to Blaze McMahon. McMahon thought Winter was going to shoot for 3, and the ball simply went out of bounds. Oh, they said it was tipped by Duke. What?
It was.
You got the tip?
Yep.
All right. And it's not don't eat yellow snow? That's the tip? Okay. Inbounds past McMahon. And give Braggs credit. They are shortening the ball game. I mean, we're at the 4:50 mark of quarter number 2, and there's only a combined 21 points. And again, they play catch over the top. Look for a cutter on the baseline. Ball tip. There's Womack with a run out. He'll dribble, drive, let the defense go by, and lay it up and in. Great job by Lane. Showing that length, he's got 6. The lead 14-9. Off balance shot, and it goes. A lot of contact, no call. Jalen Melton with his first 2 of the ball game for Braggs. Back the other way, Chevis, floater around the rim, doesn't go. Rebound cleared away by Melton. He'll throw it over the top to McMahon. McMahon then had it taken away, and he'll get called for a foul. First foul of the night on Blaze. And team foul number 2 called on Braggs. 4:10 left here in the half. 14-11. Underneath the basket, Chevis, and boy, what a great pass that was, Chad Fox.
Yes, it was. Heating up here tonight.
Timeout going to be taken by Braggs. 3:58 left in the half. Duke by 5, 16-11. It's quarterfinal Wednesday on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
A Ringo Starr sighting on our loudspeakers. You've got to have the blues. You got to have the blues if you're going to sing the news. And you know, it don't come easy.
That's right.
16-11 out of the timeout. Braggs with the ball. They're down by 5. As they work. Oh, that's a double dribble. Yeah, I'm with Nick Gable. That was a double dribble by Edwards. All right, into the front court. 3-ball. Trey Ashley tried to live up to his moniker. Missed the shot. Rebound winner. Darrell reset to Trey. Ashley skip pass near side. Hazen Edwards, he'll shoot a 3 and knock it down. And again, a lot of ball movement for this group. And the inbounds pass going to be taken away now. 3-ball, left side winner. It won't go. Rebound tip, tap, saved by Trey. 3-ball, Ashley, no. And now a run-out opportunity for Chevis and company. Oh, what a great pass it was. Over the top from Rubin to Caleb Ames for an easy 2. Gina J. Carter Ward says, go Duke. Blocking foul. Boy. Looked like maybe Morgan Riddles got there in time, but they called him for the block. It's his first. And number 1 called on Duke in period number 2. Back into the ball game for the Wildcats. Logan Falconer. And also checking back in, Sam Hensley. 3:03 left. Oh, they gave the ball to Braggs? Okay. 18-14, but took a little trip with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. 2:50 left here in the first half of play. Hensley clearing space, resets out high. Winter had the three, won't take it. Well, I tell you what, a lot of patience by Braggs. If they don't have a good look, they're not going to take it. Paulette Hayworth says, go Duke. 2:35 left in the half. It's about the seventh pass of this sequence. Now 8 and 9. And finally the three ball for Darrell Winter, and it goes. Well, you play keep away, 9 passes, and then hit the three and cut the lead to 1. 18-17. Meantime, we'll get a blocking foul on the far sideline. And that is going to go against Darrell Winter. That'll be 2 on Winter. And team foul number 3 on Braggs here in the second. So a substitution, Winter will sit down. And Hazen Edwards will come back in. Duke by 1. 2:10 left in the first half of play. Again, nobody off the bench so far for the Tigers. We thought that they would come at waves at Braggs, but so far that's not been the case. An offensive foul going to be called. Nope. I thought at first she was going to signal offensive foul, but instead a block will be called on Hazen Edwards. 2 on Edwards. And team foul number 4 called on Braggs here in the second quarter. 3 ball dialed up, doesn't go, but saved in the corner by Braggs, and they've got an opportunity now. Good look that time for Morgan Reynolds, and he couldn't get it to go. So Braggs now on the offensive end. Blaze McMahon goes inside, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. I think they call that foul on Lane Womack. It is on Lane, his second. Team foul number 2 called on Duke. So at the line to shoot 2. Blaze McMahon first, good. He'll have one more. Substitution now as Hazen Edwards will sit down. Back in Trey Ashley for the Wildcats. Second one for McMahon is good. He's got 4. And it's 19-18. Braggs back on top. Womack running the offense now. He'll hand it off to Rubin. Chevis matched up out high with Trey Ashley. Gets a ball screen, lost the ball. It's loose and lost out of bounds by Duke. So pressure defense by Braggs and a turnover made there.
Now you're going to see the freshman.
All right. So checking into the ballgame, Lance Womack becomes the first substitution of the evening. So it'll be Womack squared, and looks like Nathan Cable will check in at the next dead ball as well. I want to say hi to Sarah Mode Dozier, who's asking about the Granite game. Betty Perry letting her know that Granite bounced from the tournament. 1:05 left here in the first half. 19-18, Braggs on top by 1. And they work on the left end of your listening device. 3 ball on the way. Off the mark for Logan Falconer. Rebound cleared off by Womack, and that'll be Lance coming across the timeline. He'll go to Lane. Now Chivas in the corner. His 3 goes. Jordan. And now a turnover. Stepping on the baseline on the inbounds pass was Braggs. Duke will get it back. 47.7 left in the half. 21-19. Tigers on top. Inbounds pass will go to Jordan. He'll reset out high now for the Tigers. So it's Chevis squared along with Womack and Morgan Reynolds. Jordan comes to Morgan here on the near side. Reynolds to Lane. And Duke apparently going to hold for 1 unless they get a chippy inside. Down at 25 seconds left here in the first half of play. They lead by a pair, 21-19. Jordan Chevis right near the timeline. In his hip pocket, Jalen Melton. They start the 5-second count at the 10-second mark of the first half of play. Jordan looks to go inside, gets a double team. Womack now will get it. He'll dribble, drive, fire one up on the run, and he banked it home as the buzzer sounded. How about that? A bank shot from about 15 feet as the buzzer sounded, and it rattled in. That gives Duke a 4-point lead at the intermission. 23 on the board for the Tigers. Braggs with 19. We are at the half. 24-19. Duke on top by 5 at the intermission on quarterfinal Wednesday night here on the Fox Radio Network.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle, whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300.
So I've come to the realization I don't have any John Denver on my iTunes.
Oh, okay.
They're playing Thank God I'm a Country Boy here on the loudspeakers.
Time to change that.
I think so. 24-19 at the intermission. Duke on top. They trailed by 1 at the end of the first quarter of play, 9-8, and then outscored Bragg 16-10 in that second quarter. And again, lead it by 5, 24-19. As Chad has handed the halftime statistics, and I get a copy of it. Thank you, sir, as well. One thing that jumps off the page at me, and it's just looking at my book, not necessarily the halftime numbers, no free throws attempted by Duke in that first half of play.
0 for 0. 4 for 5 for Braggs.
Right.
Shooting percentages about even. 37, almost 38% for Duke. 2 for 9 from 3 for 22% for Braggs, shooting 33% overall. 3 for 14, 21% from the three-point line. There's been missed shots by both teams. Some missed chip shots by Duke, where they might be up by double digits here in the first half, but right now a 5-point lead for the Dukies.
So, Chad, did they give Womack a 3 on that shot that he banked home as time expired?
No, surely not.
Well, I believe they did, because in my book, I only had him for 8 points, and I only had Duke scoring 15 in the quarter, but then you look, and they have him with 9 in the official book, so that means that last shot was a three-pointer.
Well, that is a point you'll take, but he was definitely inside the three-point line. He was on the run and fading to his side, and he got the kiss off the glass, but I just do not think it was a 3, but well, there you go.
So Chad said he was on the run. Chad is a fox. It's Fox on the run. Thank you. So at the intermission, we'll go ahead and give 9 to Lane Womack to pace Duke in scoring. And then good balance after that for Nick Gable. Jordan Chevis has 5. Ruben Chevis with 4. 4 as well for Caleb Ames, and Morgan Reynolds with 2. But again, no Duke free throws in that first half of play. Foul situation for the Tigers. Lane Womack, the only player with more than 1 foul. He's got 2 at the half. And again, Duke by 5. 24-19. On the other side of the ledger, 6 in that first half for Trey Ashley to pace them in scoring. He got 4 of those on a 4-point play in that quarter of action. Give 4 at the intermission for Blaze McMahon and Daryl Winter. 3 for Hazen Edwards and 2 for Jalen Melton. And Chad talked about it. 4 of 5 for the free throw line in the first half of play was this group from Braggs. But again, they trail by 5. Foul situation for the Wildcats. Winter with 2, Edwards with 2 at the intermission.
How's our bracket looking, my friend?
Well, I was just getting ready to look at that. And the girls' side of the bracket has been determined. It'll be Dover and Lakiba Sickles playing in one girls' semifinal action game Friday night at 7:30. Dover beat Turner earlier today, 62-41. Meantime, Lakiba Sickles outlasting Arnett, 49-43. So again, Lakiba Sickles and Dover at 7:30 on Friday in a girls' Class B semifinal matchup. The other has Hammond and Lamega. Hammond outlasting Mountain View Gotebo in our first game of the day, 47-42. Meantime, Lamega over Kiowa, 52-41. So Lamega and Hammond in the other girls' semifinal at 9 on Friday night. One half of the boys' semifinal has been determined. It'll be Leedey and Calumet. Calumet won by 20 earlier today over Varnum. Final score there was 75-55. Calumet winning it. And then Leedey here on the Fox Radio Network outlasting Granite, 58-42. 58-42. So Calumet and Leedey tomorrow at noon, or I should say Friday at noon in a semifinal matchup. The other half of the semifinal scheduled to get underway at 1:30, and it is yet to be determined. Wilson of Henrietta and Frontier will play after our bowl game here. They will be one of the 2 teams in the semifinals, and the other will either be Braggs or Duke, as they will play the second half and look at a chance for a 1:30 ball game on Friday in the semifinals. Don't forget now, coming up tomorrow night, we've got Class A quarterfinal matchup play, as it will be Sentinel, the Bulldogs, playing at 7:30 tomorrow evening. And we'll have that ball game for you here on the Fox Radio Network.
Yes, we will. Sentinel, Red Oak, Eagles versus the Bulldogs. That'd be a good baseball quarterfinal game, too, between Sentinel and Red Oak. But good athletes from both teams, and it's, again, so good to see Sentinel and Duke, Granite, Mountain View, Gotebo here in the state tournaments.
Second half coming up here, 3:07 until that time, so you can set your watches by it. Duke and Bragg, second half coming up here on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
Now open for business, Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. Popular frames such as Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Michael Kors, and more selection. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
Hi, everyone. Dave here for Hobart Farm and Garden. If you have livestock, you should be shopping at Hobart Farm and Garden. Here's Rod with more.
That's right, Dave. If you come down there to Hobart Farm and Garden, you can be assured that we've got quality products. We've got competitive prices on them. If you give us a apples-to-apples comparison, we will meet or beat any competitor's prices on our products. And that includes our high-pro feeds, Pelican coolers, Gallagher fencing, Cargill salt, Neckover trailers, 3C creek feeders, Red Brand wire, Sheffield teeth posts. Anything you need for the farm and ranch, we've got it, Dave.
Got it at the right price, and friends, you won't find better service. You need to make it a habit to shop soon and often at Hobart Farm and Garden.
Friends, are you happy with your current insurance provider? Or maybe you need to check with another agent to see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. See Josh Wald, your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart. Auto, life, homeowners, and so much more, whatever you need. And Farmers is an established and trusted insurance company. Josh Wald will go the extra mile. He'll find you the best possible deal. The Wald Agency. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 726-3077, 901 South Main in Hobart.
Second half about tip off, 24-19. Duke in front of Braggs. Quarterfinal Wednesday. And Sherry Bowen says, I can't hear it. Is it just me? Trent Johnson replies, I'm able to hear just fine. Is your volume turned up? Good call, Trent. Sherry, yeah, I think we're there on a variety of platforms. So, second half about to get underway here. It'll be Duke with the ball. They work on the left end of your listening device. It'll be Chevis squared, Jordan and Rubin in the backcourt. And back out there now for Duke will go Caleb Ames, Lane Womack, and Morgan Reynolds. Road red uniforms, white numerals and black trim. Bump, bang, shot, no. Rebound, taken away by Braggs. Boy, I tell you what, Rubin got hit hard, and there was no call. So Braggs on the right end of your listening device, their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue trim. And they're 5 out of the 4. We'll get for you in a moment as the ball going to go into the backcourt. Jalen Melton over and back. Melton out there along with Logan Falconer. Also getting to start in the third period, Sam Helmsley. And he will be joined by Hazen Edwards in the final member of that 5 out there. For Braggs and the Wildcats.
I have sound confirmation.
Is Daryl Winter. Winter got a piece of that ball, but it's saved nicely by Womack. He'll come here on the near side to Chevis. Jordan for 3. Doesn't get it to go. One and done. Rebound going to be collected now by Logan Falconer. Minute gone by here in the third, 24-19. Certainly the kind of bowl game scoring-wise that Braggs was looking for. Duke can put up big-time numbers and just 24 at the half. And again, Braggs making the extra pass each possession. That time it cost him as the ball comes free. Steal, Rubin. Chevis in the front court, bobbles, got it back, resets out high, and out of control. Daryl Winter picks up his 3rd foul of the night. That'll be number 1 on Braggs here in period number 3. He will set down very quickly. And back into the ball game for Braggs will come Trey Ashley. Also checking back in, Blaze McMahon. Minute and a half gone by here in period number 3. Duke by 5 still. That was our halftime score. Gliding to the glass. Shot put up by Chevis, and Jordan couldn't get it to go. Got his own rebound. And a reset now to Womack out on the wing right side. He'll put it on the floor. Glide to the glass. Put it up with the left hand. Shot won't go down. And the rebound taken away by McMahon. And again, great looks available for Duke, and they're just not able to finish with the consistency that they normally do. But hey, they lead by 5. They'll take it at this juncture with 5:55 left in the third. Skip pass here on the near side to Ashley. Ashley won't take the 3. Instead, he'll go to Hensley. Now Ashley will fire the 3. Comes up short. Ooh. Got his own rebound, though. Nobody put a body on him. Hensley going to go inside. Little teardrop, and it goes.
Well, Kevin McHale, little head nod there.
Sam Hensley with his first 2 of the ball game. 24-21. Flying across the timeline, Rubin. In front of the Duke bench, he'll go to Morgan Reynolds. Now they'll reset. Morgan, set back 3. Front of the iron, no. And the rebound going to be taken away by Braggs. Quickly into the front court. They'll go to Ashley. Ashley back to Hensley. Left elbow. Puts it on the floor. Has the double team. Skip pass over the top to Melton. Melton back on top. 3 ball. Hensley. Air ball. Womack on the rebound. Coach Gable wants his club to run. They lead by 3. 4:50 left in the third. Womack open 3. Left side. No. Long rebound. Cleared off by Braggs. Wildcats want to run. Melton into the front court. Defense is there for Duke. He'll pull it back and slow it down. And again, every possession, at least 5 passes by the Wildcats. There's number 5 there in this sequence, now 6. 4:25 left in the third. Limiting the possessions for Duke, staying in striking distance is Braggs. Lob inside, caught by McMahon. Blaze, he'll go back out top to Melton. I mean, everybody else we have seen play today, that shot that was available to Melton a little while ago behind the arc on the left baseline.
It's going up.
Yeah, every single time we've seen it in every single game, girl or boy. And now stepping into a double team trap and getting a jump ball call will be Logan Falconer. The arrow going to point the way of the Wildcats. 24-21. Substitution now as Hazen Edwards will come in. And Falconer will sit down. Going to the backcourt now to Ashley rather. Sherry Shepard Kendall. Let's go Duke. 3:45 left here in the third. Good hands by Womack and a better job by Ashley to keep that alive for his club. Trey over the top. Now they'll go to Hensley. Hensley double team, throws it into the backcourt, and that's the second over and back we've seen here in the second half, committed by Braggs.
But again, spending 90 seconds off the clock. That trip down.
It's 3:34 left here in the third. Inbounds pass. Jordan will go to the backcourt and get it. Give credit again to Jalen Melton. He has stayed with Chevis all night long. Reaching foul there. Let's see who they got. It may be on McMahon. Nope. Total on the guy I was just talking about, Jalen Melton. It's his second. And team foul number 2 on Braggs here in the third. So neither team has scored. Or I checked that. Duke has not scored here in the third. 2 points for Braggs. Off balance shot won't fall for Ruben Chevis. And again, one and done for Duke. Into the front court. Here come the Wildcats. Tick, 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 tick. They run clock. Now Ashley for 3, and he'll bury it. Trey Ashley.
Just meticulous. Wow, and a little elbow you missed there at the half-court line. Ames
got the bucket after the elbow.
Yeah, he, let's see here. He actually gave the bucket to Hazen Edwards right in the chops, half-court line.
26-24, 2-point lead for Duke. 2:35 left here in the third. Collision there. Ball comes free. Duke will get it, and Jordan will run it out. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll back things out. Now he'll go baseline on a spin move. Floater won't fall, but he's fouled by McMahon. That'll be 2 on Blaze. And 3 now on Braggs here in the third. And to the free throw line will go Jordan Chevis. Meantime, go ahead.
Not having his normal dominant night, is he?
Just seems to be a bit off, yeah.
Yep.
Misses the first free throw. That's the first free throw of the night for Duke. Comes with 2:23 left in the third.
Wow.
Second one on the way, good. So he's 1 of 2, has a half a dozen.
It is uncharacteristically that Duke has played. You said it. They're up by 3.
27-24. Patience by the Wildcats. Hensley may have gotten away with a walk there. He kind of went with both feet. Ball swatted from behind. It's loose, picked up by Jordan. He's on a run out, stopping, and he walked. Yeah.
Would not be a walk in the association, but it is here in the Norick Arena.
Yeah, that has to be called, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get a timeout here. Is it taken by Duke or is it taken by Braggs?
Let's find out.
Timeout taken by Braggs. It comes with 1:59 left in the third. Duke on top, 27-24. Championship Radio, Fox Radio Network.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
Well, we will fall one game shy of being here for all 8 games on quarterfinal Wednesday. I am not going to stick and stay for the last game. I'm going to head home.
The nightcap coming up at 9 o'clock.
That last game of the day, by the way, Frontier and Wilson Henrietta.
I'm picking Frontier. Frontier beat Leedey in the area championship, so I am picking Frontier to make it to the semifinals.
All right, Chad Fox.
We'll see what happens
with today's betting line. 1:55 left here in the third. Duke clinging to a 3-point lead. Branks with the basketball. They've used 3 of their timeouts. Ball going to get tipped here. It'll go out of bounds. Unable to control it. Hazen Edwards. And I talked about this in the first half. Duke so often gets points off of their defense. They get run-outs or they get turnovers just like they did there, and then they come back and stick the knife right in your heart.
Good night. Just saw a funnel cake. That is huge.
That's for a whole section, those funnel cakes. They are some big ones, as they say.
Yep.
Ruben Chevis goes inside. Now back out. The ball goes to Jordan. Can't get it to go. Womack with a rebound. Lane is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Don Pennington is watching. Check the whistle. And that will go against Hazen Edwards. 3rd of the night on Edwards. 4 called on Braggs here in the 3rd. Lane to the line. 9 in the ball game. Give him 10 as the first one goes down. Womack hit that shot at the halftime buzzer. Banked it in. Give his club the lead at the intermission. Second one on the way. Good. So Womack makes them both. Give him 11. And Duke on top by 5. 29-24. 70 seconds left here in period number 3. And at some point, if you can extend the lead to where it's enough that you force Braggs to run an offense that doesn't require 10 passes each time, you win the ball game.
Yep.
Because they have not shown the propensity to be able to score in spurts. That shot's not going to count. Travel with a goal. Jalen Melton came to a glide on the stop. The official late with the whistle, but it was the correct call. So 45 seconds left here in the 3rd. It's a 5-point lead. Do you set on the basketball if you're Duke?
Well, you try to. Try to right now.
Running the offense, Jordan Chevis.
I always say that in high school. It's so hard to burn a lot of clock. But you got excellent ball handlers up top.
Jordan and Rubin both can handle the ball well. And I tell you what, Womack does too. You got a pass there. 20 seconds left here in the 3rd. Morgan Reynolds standing all by himself on the baseline here on the near side, back behind the arc, and then they fight him. What a great pass that was. He'll miss the shot and get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. What a great ball fake that was. Whistle will go against Blaze McMahon. That'll be his 3rd. And that's 5 now called on Braggs here in the 3rd. So a couple of free throws here. First, no good. A little bit strong for Morgan.
How about no fouls called on Duke here in the 3rd? Wow.
10 point. Well, again, when you're throwing the ball around, 8, 9, 10 times per possession, it's hard to draw fouls. Morgan hits the second. It's his first point since early in the ball game. He's got 3. Duke by 6, 30-24. Ashley had the ball taken away. Duke tried to beat the clock from 35 off the front of the iron. Jordan Chevis. We've played 3. Duke by a half a dozen, 30-24. 4th quarter coming up here on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
Well, Duke only scored 6 points in that quarter, Chad Fox.
Yes, sir.
But they only gave up 5.
Well.
So they lead by 6. 4 of 6 from the free throw line now are the Tigers. 11 on the board for Lane Womack to pace them. 6 apiece, Caleb Ames and Jordan Chevis. On the other side, 9 for Trey Ashley.
Got Sentinel tomorrow night. We've got Hobart on Friday night. Chickasha taking on maybe the best team in the state, the Dale Pirates and Dylan Forsyth. And so a lot of basketball coming up.
And when you say best team in the state, you're talking about any classification.
Any classification.
They're a 2A team,
yep,
but they are able to compete easily with 6A clubs. Duke with the ball to begin the fourth. They work on the left end of your listening device in their road red uniforms, white numerals with black trim. Chevis squared along with Womack out there. And going inside Jordan, he'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Also getting the start in the fourth, Caleb Ames and Morgan Reynolds.
Braggs came out here in the fourth quarter with the in-your-face man-to-man defense, and that may bode well for Duke.
I think it does. Jordan hits the first. He'll get one more. 31-24, now 32-24. That 8-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Tigers. And again, a victory by them puts them in the semifinals on Friday at 1:30 against the winner of Frontier and Wilson, who will play the final game of the night here at the fairgrounds. With Duke really turning up their defense, and they get a turnover there. You talked about in-your-face defense a moment ago for Braggs. Well, Duke returning the favor and creating the turnover.
Duke is just a problem defensively. They're so long and cover a lot of ground.
Well, and then the 2 kids out top are so quick.
Yep.
I mean, their hands are unbelievable. Rubin, lob, dunk! Thank you! That'll bring the crowd to their feet. Lane Womack on the lob. He's dunkalicious. 13 now for Lane. Set the screen out on the wing. And Chevis with a perfect lob. Lane the catch and the dunk.
Wow.
Oh, but how about an answer on the other end? Trey Ashley says, I can't dunk, but I can knock down a 3. Back the other way. Oh, shot missed from point-blank range by Ames. But Womack there to clean it up.
Oh, Duke just has hit another gear.
Yep. 6:35 left of the ball game. They lead 36-27. Womack now with 15 on the ball game. Ashley for 3 doesn't go, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Foul going to be called on Lane. And that will be his 3rd. First of the 4th called on Duke. You talked about it in that 3rd quarter. They didn't commit any fouls. And you hate to see this one if you're a Tiger fan, because Trey Ashley was behind the arc when he got hammered on the arm. Ashley with a dozen. He's made his only free throw, and now he's made another one. 36-28. 2 more free throws due for Trey Ashley. That one's good as well. He looks about as pure as they come for the free throw line. 3rd of 3 for Ashley. Good. Cuts it to a 2-possession ball game. 36-30. Duke with 6:25 remaining. Walking it across the timeline. That's Jordan. Now he'll go to Rubin. Rubin off the dribble. Penetration. Finds Womack. Lane inside. Grabbed on the arm. And a foul will be called. It was on the floor, the official says. Let's check the whistle on Braggs. That'll be team foul number 1 in the 4th. And who was it individually?
Great question.
Scott Hensley not happy with the call. Inbounds pass. A good job by Jordan to go up and control it and then go get it a second time. Now he'll penetrate, go inside, and got grabbed from behind by Jalen Melton. That'll be the third on Melton, and 2 on Braggs here in the fourth. 6:06 remaining. Duke by 6. They have the ball left end of your listening device. Inbounding it, Morgan Reynolds. Reynolds to Womack. Lane comes here on the near side for Jordan. Now Rubin will get it. Tries to break down the defender. Does. Lob. Reynolds. Baseline. Back to Jordan. He threw it away. 5:54 remaining. I think Morgan got to take that shot. He's an excellent shooter. I think he got a challenge inside on that play. See if he can redeem himself. And I'm sure he probably will. He has played great defense all night long. Open for 3 on the right side. Shot won't fall for Hazen Edwards. Womack with a rebound. Here comes Jordan across the timeline. He'll slow things down now as he gets a ball screen out high. Can't do anything with it. Gives up the dribble. Now here on the near side of Reynolds. Morgan. kind of let go of that one. Wasn't sure if Jordan was going to know that it was coming his way. He did make the catch. Chevis now. Well, he's got a lane here on the near side. Crosses over. Bounces it off of his foot. And out of bounds, touching the basketball for Braggs is Hazen Edwards. And a timeout going to be taken by Duke. 5:07 remaining. They lead by 6, 36-30 with the Fox Radio Network.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
By the way, I want to say hi to my former neighbor there on Lee Street, Corey Kirby. He's cheering on his alma mater from home. Corey, good to have you alongside, partner. And I know the lawn doesn't look nearly as good as when I lived there. 36-30 out of the timeout. Duke with the ball. 4:50 left in this one. Good game of keep away going on right now by the Tigers. We saw them do this in that area championship game on Friday night.
Yeah, Braggs has come out in a trapping zone defense here out of the timeout.
But again, because Chevis and company are such great ball handlers, and timeout going to be taken by Duke. 4:31 left in the ball game, 36-30. That was a timeout because Chevis was about to get tied up on a jump ball. We return after this to the big house where they're angry across the way on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
Hi everyone, Dave here for Hobart Farm and Garden. If you have livestock, you should be shopping at Hobart Farm and Garden. Here's Rod with more.
That's right, Dave. If you come down there to Hobart Farm and Garden, you can be assured that we've got quality products. We've got competitive prices on them. If you give us a apples-to-apples comparison, we will meet or beat any competitor's prices on our products. And that includes our high-pro feeds, Pelican coolers, Gallagher fencing, Cargill salt, neck-over trailers, 3C creek feeders, Red Brand wire, Sheffield T-posts. Anything you need for the farm and ranch, we've got it, Dave.
Got it at the right price, and friends, you won't find better service. You need to make it a habit to shop soon and often at Hobart Farm and Garden.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. Duke on top, 36-30. The arrow points the way of Braggs. I have got Duke with 1 timeout left on the board. Braggs with 1 timeout as well. 2 team fouls in the fourth against the Wildcats and 1 on the Tigers. It will be Duke basketball.
And what they have is nothing what you and I trust your book.
You're right, they don't. Wow. Okie dokie. So Chevis and company with the basketball. And out high, that's Jordan. He'll kick it to Rubin. Sets, fires, three. Got it.
Big shot.
7 in the ball game for Rubin. And that one brought him off the bench across the way for Duke. They're up by 9 again, 39-30 at the midway point, quarter number 4. Trying to answer with his own three and missing badly is Hensley. And did you see Womack go up and get that rebound? My goodness.
Did.
Some elevation. Chevis into the front court. And it's Chevis squared. Jordan to Rubin. Rubin has it 35 feet for the basket. And now Duke content to run a little bit of clock. No, they're not. 3-ball Jordan. Got it. Suddenly the basket is big as the ocean. 42-30. Biggest lead of the night and a steal by Jordan. He's got numbers. Bounce pass. Womack with the save, and then it's taken away. That would have brought the house down if they'd have converted there. So back the other way in a heartbeat comes Braggs. Off-balance shot. Melton fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. And that may be, and it is, on Caleb Ames. Foul on Caleb, his second. And the second on Duke here in the fourth. 3:19 remaining. The lead a dozen. Duke trying to make their way to the semifinals on Friday in a 1:30 ball game. First free throw rolls around the rim and goes in for Jalen Melton. Melton with 3 in the ball game, and now 4 as that one goes down. And a timeout going to be taken. I believe Braggs is taking this one, and they are. Timeout taken by Braggs. 3:19 remaining. It's 42-32. 10-point lead for Duke on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. Popular frames such as Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Michael Kors, and more selection. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
Class A quarter-final basketball tomorrow night on the boys' side. Here on the Fox Radio Network, it'll be Sentinel and Red Oak. 3:15 left in this one, and Duke on top, 42-32. Pressure by Braggs in the backcourt as a steal, run out, layup, good. Darrell Winter. He's got 6. The lead down to 8, 42-34 at the 3-minute mark. Jordan Chevis into the front court. He's double-teamed. Ball free and picked up by Braggs. They want to run, and losing it out of bounds on a 4-on-5 opportunity was Sam Hensley. Layden Womack had fallen down. His shoe had come discombobulated, and he was late getting back, and Braggs couldn't convert. Good pass by Chevis over the top to a streaking Morgan Reynolds, who lays it up and in. 5 for Reynolds, 44-34. 2:35 remaining. 3-ball right side, Winter, no. Womack with a rebound. Chevis and company want to run. To heck with running clock. They want to score points. Off-balance shot, baseline. Jordan puts it in. 7 in the quarter, 13 on the ball game. 46-34, just like that, it's a 12-point lead for Duke. 2:10 left in the ball game. Womack, the steal. He'll run it out to Jordan. Dribble, drive, glass, and he shot it too hard. He's done that 3 times tonight. Gable furious with him because Chevis didn't get back and play defense. Open on the wing here on the right side. That's Winter. He'll put it up too strong. Rebound going to be collected by Edwards. His shot won't go, but he gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check that foul. I believe it's going to go against team foul number 3. And they've called it on Womack. Free throw here, no good. One more opportunity. So Edwards misses the free throw. That's the first miss of the fourth period for Braggs. He'll make the second. They've converted on 6 of 7 here in the fourth and kept him within striking distance. Good catch there by Reynolds, and then he had it taken away. Steal on the other end, Hayes and Edwards. Edwards glides to a stop, puts it up off the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound cleared off by Jordan Chevis. He wants to run. Quickly into the front court, he'll come. Slow things down to Rubin. Nick Gable across the way saying, hey, back it out, fellas. Minute 20 left in the ball game. What are you doing? We lead by 11. We don't have to shoot. Good job of keep away right now. Caleb Ames goes near the timeline to Jordan. 65 seconds left of the ball game. Duke on cruise control, up by double digits. Good job by Ames. He'll get a loose basketball. Check the foul situation. Braggs only has 2, so if they were going to foul, they should have started about 30 seconds ago.
Too late now.
Yep. 50 seconds remaining. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Duke basketball. So the Tigers 47.2 away from advancing and playing on Friday afternoon at 1:30 in the semifinals. They'll get either Frontier or Wilson of Henrietta. Inbounds pass, Ruben Chivas. He'll go over the top. Good catch by Morgan Reynolds. Reynolds has made a couple of great catches in traffic. Strong catches. Winter will commit the personal. That'll be 4 on Winter, 3 now on Braggs. 41.7 remaining, and a quick foul. And that one will go against Trey Ashley. It's his first. Well, I missed one somewhere along the way because that's the 5th. It'll send to the free throw line Jordan Chevis. Jordan 3 of 4 from the stripe. And on the night, he has got, and it'll say, 13 points. He misses the first.
They have their own version of the book over there.
Well, I mean, they may be correct. Second one good, and he's got 14. I have him with 14, so does the scoreboard. So 47-35, Duke is going to advance. Long 3 on the way here for Hensley, and it goes. Too little, too late, though. Quick inbounds catch made by Caleb Ames. He is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Hazen Edwards. Number 4 on Edwards. And so to the line to shoot 2, Caleb Ames. Ames has got 6 in the ball game, scoring 2 in each of the 3 periods to this point. Got it to go. He'll get one more. 48-38, 25.6 remaining if you're Duke. You just lay off defensively and let clock run. Second one good. 8 now for Caleb. 49-38. Womack got a piece of that one. He says, I'm not going to back off defensively. Boy, I tell you what, 3 ball knocked down by Trey Ashley. Ashley, 4 threes on the night. Trying to keep his club in it. 49-41, 16.2 left of the ball game. We'll keep it here?
Yeah,
okay.
Let's keep it here. We've got one more game tonight. We're not covering it, but like you said, Frontier and Wilson coming up next. That'll finish up today's schedule from the arena. And then back at it tomorrow for Class A. The first game is Sealing versus Allen. Then you got Quentin versus Empire coming up. And then at 12 o'clock, it's Oklahoma Bible Academy against Cyril. Red Oak and Caddo round out the girls' bracket. And then the boys' bracket gets underway at 4:30 with OK versus Sealing. And then Drummond versus Caddo. And then our game that we're covering, Red Oak versus Sentinel at 7:30. The nightcap, Okarche versus Rattan at 9 o'clock.
Say that again. Because I don't ever get it right.
Rattan.
That and Ringling. The natives always tell me.
Yeah, Rattan and Vanos.
Van Oss, I finally got that one. Out of the timeout, 49-41. Duke on top. And wide open on the other end, Jordan Chevis. He will lay it up with a left-handed score. Didn't miss that one, did he?
Nope.
51-41 going to be your final score. Duke wins it. They will advance to the semifinals. Gutty performance tonight by the Tigers. They will take it. 10-point victory, 51-41. Duke tonight over Braggs. And we're back to wrap it up after this on the Fox Radio Network.
All roads lead to Darby's Big Furniture in Duke and Lawton. Free delivery on great brands like Flex Steel, Ashley, and Millennium, just to name a few. Darby's supports the youth of Duke. Visit Darby's on the web at darbysfurniture.com.
There's something special about banking with people who are your friends and neighbors. That's why so many folks choose the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke. People you know and people you trust just make banking more friendly. The management and employees of the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Duke, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. Popular frames such as Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Michael Kors, and more selection. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
Duke wins it by his final score of 51-41 as they got 16 in the victory from Jordan Chevis, 15 for Lane Womack, give 8 to Caleb Ames, 7 for Ruben Chevis, and 5 for Morgan Reynolds. Duke tonight, 9 of a dozen from the free throw line. And again, they win it by 10, 51-41, 18 in the loss for Trey Ashley, who's a dandy ball player. I would start a team around him anytime. He was the only player in double figures for Braggs. And so Duke wins it, and they will advance to a semifinal matchup on Friday at 1:30 against either Frontier or Wilson of Henrietta. Full day of basketball, Chad Fox, along the Fox Radio Network.
Yes, been a fun day, exciting day. Glad they're getting these teams here to play in the State Fair Arena, and Class A is showcased tomorrow.
We look forward to quarterfinal Thursday. Tomorrow night at about 7:30, the Bulldogs of Sentinel will do battle against the Red Oak Eagles. Okay, I couldn't remember. Red Oak Eagles. And we look forward to having that ball game for you on the Fox Radio Network. You just got your stats. Final thoughts on the numbers.
Let's see here. Duke, 40% from the field, 26% from three-point range, 4 of 15. Free throws, 9 of 12, 75%. 10 of 12, you mentioned that. Free throws for Braggs. Shooting 38% from the field, 7 of 23 from three-point range. But Duke just too much. Got a little clunky there for them in the first half. Couldn't quite get the engine going. They did that little spurt there in the second half, too much, and got it out to a 10-point lead.
And again, I talk about it a lot, but they were able to get some offense off of defense, and that always makes it so much easier. Hit free throws as well. So, our day is over. We're sorry that Granite did not pick up a victory and Mountain View Gotebo, but we did enjoy covering them. And we look forward to following Sentinel tomorrow night, and then coming up on Friday, hopefully Sentinel, certainly Duke, as they have already advanced. And, of course, on Friday night, a 2A Area Championship Bowl game along the Fox Radio Network between Hobart and Dale. So, from my good buddy Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Be safe heading home. We'll talk to you tomorrow night for the Big House at 7:30 for quarterfinal Thursday night with the Bulldogs of Sentinel here on Championship Radio. It's a Fox Radio Network.